time. It's the only thing you spend every day without ever checking the balance. You guard your money. You protect your reputation. You fight for comfort. But time, you give it away like it's infinite. Every morning, you wake up believing you still have plenty of it. Plenty of chances. Plenty of tomorrows. And that belief is exactly what destroys people. Time doesn't feel dangerous when you're young. It feels distant, abstract, something future you will deal with. But time doesn't wait for future you. It only deals in now. Right now, you are older than you have ever been and younger than you will ever be again. This exact version of you will never exist twice, and most people will waste it, not because they are lazy, not because they are stupid, but because they are asleep. They think wasting time looks dramatic, like doing nothing, like ruining everything at once, but that's not how it happens. Time is wasted quietly, scrolling, waiting, postponing. Not today, soon, after this. Soon is the most expensive lie you will ever believe, because soon feels responsible, it feels patient, it feels safe, but soon has destroyed more lives than failure ever will. Time does not punish you loudly. It doesn't scream. It doesn't warn you. It just keeps moving. Every second that passes is gone forever. No refunds, no rewinds, no explanations. And here's the part people don't want to hear. You don't suddenly wake up one day and realize you wasted your life. It happens slowly, year by year, habit by habit, excuse by excuse. You trade discipline for comfort, responsibility for distraction, purpose for pleasure, and time says nothing. It lets you... Time is cruel like that. Not because it hates you, but because it's honest. It doesn't reward potential, it doesn't care about intentions, it doesn't respect plans you never execute, it only respects action. You don't lose time all at once, you leak it, through indecision, through avoidance, through living as if tomorrow is guaranteed. But tomorrow is not guaranteed. And one day, without warning, your options shrink. Not because you failed, but because time removed them. You wanted to start earlier, you wanted to take it seriously sooner, you wanted to become someone else, but wanting doesn't stop time. Only action does something with it. Most people confuse being busy with living intentionally. They fill their days with noise so they don't have to sit alone with the truth that they are avoiding the life they know they should be building. Time exposes that avoidance, because no matter how distracted you are, time keeps count. It remembers every delay, every broken promise to yourself, every day you chose comfort over growth. And one day, it adds it all up. You won't remember the videos you watched, you won't remember the arguments online, you won't remember the distractions. You'll remember the chances you didn't take. That's the weight of time. If this message resonates with you, like and subscribe for more content like this. This channel is built for people who are done waiting. Here's the part that hurts, but also frees you. You don't need more time, you need respect for the time you already have. Respect means you stop treating today like a rehearsal, like practice, like it doesn't count, because today is not practice. This is the performance. Your life is happening now. Not when things calm down, not when motivation appears, not when circumstances are perfect. They never will be. The disciplined understand something simple. Urgency is not panic. Urgency is clarity. It's knowing that every day matters, that every choice compounds, that the direction you move in today decides where you end up years from now. You don't need to rush, but you do need to move, because time rewards momentum, not regret. Regret is heavy because it's irreversible. You can fix mistakes, you can recover from failure, but you cannot reclaim wasted years. That's why time matters, not because it scares you, but because it forces honesty. It asks one question over and over: what are you doing with your life? Not what do you plan to do, not what do you talk about, what are you doing right now? And here's the hope. If you are aware of this, if this makes you uncomfortable, that means you still have time left. Awareness is the turning point. The moment you respect time, your life simplifies. Not easier, simpler. You cut what doesn't matter. You protect your attention. You stop living passively. You don't need to do everything. You just need to stop wasting what matters most, because time will pass anyway. The only question is, will it pass through you, or will you use it? Resolved, use it well. There's something people don't understand about time. You don't just waste it, you owe it. Every moment you are alive, time is lending itself to you. And just like money, what you borrow without purpose turns into debt. Time debt doesn't show up on a statement. It doesn't send reminders. It doesn't threaten you. It waits. And then one day, it collects. Most people think regret comes from failure. It doesn't. Regret comes from unused time, from knowing you could have acted, but chose comfort instead. You can fail honestly and still sleep at night, but wasted time, that stays with you. It follows you quietly, in moments of silence, in late nights, in birthdays that arrive faster every year. You start to feel it when things slow down, when distractions fade, when life forces you to be still. That's when the weight hits. The realization that time never betrayed you. You betrayed it. Time gave you mornings you slept through, energy you spent on nothing, opportunities you postponed. And it never complained. It simply moved on. This is why people fear silence, because silence reminds them of time. It removes distraction and forces memory. They remember the plans they abandoned, the skills they never developed, the discipline they said they'd build later. Later never came. It never does. Time doesn't negotiate. It doesn't care if you were scared. It doesn't care if you were unsure. It doesn't care if you weren't ready. It only asks one thing. What did you do with what I gave you? And most people don't have an answer. So they stay busy. They stay loud. They stay distracted, because facing wasted time is more painful than facing failure. Failure says, I tried and it didn't work. Wasted time says, I never tried at all. That truth crushes people. Here's the part you need to understand. Time debt can still be repaid. Not by regret, not by guilt, but by action. You don't repay time by wishing things were different. You repay it by changing how you live now, by treating today as non-refundable, by acting like your attention matters, by refusing to give hours away for nothing. This doesn't mean rushing. It means respecting. Respecting the fact that every day you delay discipline, you increase the debt. And every day you choose effort, you start paying it back. Not all at once, slowly, quietly, honestly. You don't need to fix your entire life. You just need to stop lying to yourself about time. Stop pretending you have endless chances. Stop assuming you'll feel ready later. Stop treating today like it doesn't count. Because today is the only time you ever touch. The past is gone. The future doesn't exist yet. All you ever own is now. And how you treat now decides everything. Time is not your enemy, but it will never be your friend if you keep disrespecting it. Use it before it finishes using you.